Welcome back to Kansas City Live. If it's October, it must be American Royal season. The American Royal Barbecue begins tomorrow. Yeah, Pellet Envy pitmaster Rod Gray is here with a super tasty show and tell. Now, Rod, you've got some competition-style brisket that you have to show off. Let's let you show off your stuff. Yeah.
Here's a.
Okay, so you do this for a living. You just travel around with your
full-time competition barbecue cook. Travel the country, 55,000 miles a year or so, competing and teaching people how to cook barbecue. Yep.
Okay, so what are the common mistakes people make when they're cooking barbecue, specifically brisket?
Well, for one, they over-smoke their meat. You know, they should consider smoke a compliment, and they don't. They try to lay on as much smoke as possible, and honestly, that can become bitter. Use it as a compliment. Use it lightly, like you would any other condiment, for example.
Okay, so let's cut into this. I want to see what it looks like inside, and taste some eventually.
All right.
Okay, so talk about the competition. What goes into the competition?
You know, the competition there's a lot that goes in. You know, the American Royal is the world's largest barbecue contest. We'll have a record number of teams, 545 of them come in from all over the country. They're all bringing in all their own meat. In fact, we'll cook at the Royal over 100,000 pounds of meat this weekend.
Wow.
But guys prepare for this all year long. And it's really an amazing event. It's a celebration of Kansas City barbecue. And it's like no other celebration in the country.
Okay, so what are judges looking for? Well,
judges, here's my philosophy on judging. I have to give them everything in one bite. Has to be, but it can't be too much of anything. I can't offend anyone. It's a table of 6. You've got to woo 6 judges on a table. So in 1 or 2 bites, they have to get everything you can give them without it being too much of anything. Not too sweet, not too hot, not too salty, all those things.
Do you get nervous still? I mean, you do this for a living.
I don't. We're at about 410 competitions in our career, and so no, not anymore really.
Okay, so what's the trick? What's the secret? Can you tell us the secret?
I think I gave you my secret in that not to put too much smoke on it and to offend no one, but it needs to be perfectly balanced. It needs to have the right amount of smoke, the right amount of salt, the right amount of savory, all those things.
Okay, can anyone enter the contest?
Absolutely. The competition, there are actually, most people don't know this at the Royal, but there are actually 2 contests. There's an invitational that's all champions from around the year, but then there's an open contest that anyone can enter it. We're at capacity space with a wait list of about 80, but anyone can enter the contest.
And you can come and enjoy the experience, even if you're not wanting to compete, and just enjoy a great event, right? And enjoy some great food.
Yeah, if you've never been to the American Royal, literally, this is a celebration of Kansas City barbecue like no other celebration of barbecue in the country. And if you've never been there, you're really missing out. It's just a fabulous, fabulous event.
Okay, now I'm going to try some. I've got a fork. Michael, you want to come in and sample?
Yes. These are my burnt ends that I just cut, and then this is a slice of brisket that I've cut into some smaller pieces.
Which would you recommend?
Well, Kansas City's burnt ends.
Okay.
So, but the sliced brisket.
Where's the beef? It is apparently right here on Kansas City Live. Yes, I'm digging in. It's all cow all the time. I love it.
Well, Kansas City's a beef town, and we're pretty good brisket cooks here in Kansas City.
Okay, so what else can people expect for the weekend event?
Well, Friday night's the big night. We'll have 50 or 60,000 people at the Royal. Need to have a little bit of patience because there's only a couple ways in and out, but it's worth it. It is a party like no other party in Kansas City. It rivals Mardi Gras to me. 500 teams having a great time, and then we get serious on Saturday and serious again on Sunday as we turn in for both the Invitational and the Open.
And that's when you have to focus on getting that perfect bite.
Yep, perfect bites. We're coddling a couple of pieces of meat, unlike a restaurant who has to do it in quantity. You know, we're cooking a couple of briskets, a few slabs of ribs, and we're literally babying them all the way through, start to finish.
And you teach classes, which I love.
Yeah, we do. We travel the country and teach a competition barbecue class on how to beat me. We've taught over 1,400 people, and most of them beat me now. But yeah, that's what we do in addition to competing full time.
Well, we love it. We're going to come check it out, and this is delicious. This is incentive to come.
I think I got the perfect bite. That was money right there. So,
Thank you very much.
That was good stuff. I'm just going to dig in right after this.
Help yourself.
Yeah, so
okay, so go check it out. And what kind of varieties of meat that people can try out?
Well, so the competitors can't sample out, but there are vendors down there. The competitors themselves cook chicken, ribs, pork, and brisket, and they have to be proficient in all 4 of them to win.
Nice. Fantastic. Thank you so much for coming out.
Thanks for having me.